What's going on, my friends? We got some more Galaxy of Heroes news, territory battles news. We got Adi Mundi and the Malevolence coming out. We knew all of this was coming, but we've got a lot more information. We got kits for both Adi Mundi and for the Malevolence. Very good stuff. I actually have not read these. I just got home. It blows my mind that nobody has covered this yet. And I think it's kind of a commentary on, like, I don't know. I mean, Arnold's out of town, and so he would have definitely covered it by now, but nobody's really jumping on this, even with him out of town. I think the energy's low, and so hopefully this reignites the flame, ladies and gentlemen. But we also got some news, so I'm going to cover the news here, and then we're also going to go over the kits. All right, so starting with this right here, we got a little bit of clarification here. Several players pointed out that Shaak Ti was in the Phase 3 platoons and also required missions for that phase. This was an oversight, so they corrected that. Good job. I'm glad they corrected it before the launch of the first light side territory battle. And we also know ARC Trooper is going to be farmable starting tomorrow. 5G is the node for that, and not immediately after today's update, although you should be seeing the Malevolence in your holotables already at least available. You're at least seeing the build there. This is replacing Clone Wars Chewbacca. Oh my gosh! How could you take him from us? Which is also farmable on 1C. Oh, all right. But they should. Couldn't you have just given us 1C? Of course, they're not going to do that. I wouldn't expect them to be honest. Just like Separatist Might, your guild leaders will be able to choose between Geonosis Hoth for light side territory battle. Don't forget to decide. And so it looks like we're not going to just be able to spam light side. You're going to have to go between light side and dark side. You can choose between either Hoth light side and then Geonosis light side, and then when it's dark side's turn, either Hoth dark side or Hoth or Geonosis dark side. All right, I'm going to start with this bad boy, Adi Mundi. This is what I'm more excited about. You guys know how I feel about ships, but I will go over the Malevolence. I got that here as well. Honestly, I think that the artwork for the Malevolence looks amazing. It might be enough to make me just jump in and go for ships. I have some of that Mark II currency banked up. So, starting with Adi Mundi. Okay, look, it's just any Jedi, especially the master of attack. You know, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees coming to the holotable? It's just, this forehead is legendary. And he is described as a formidable Jedi master who shifts between Ataru and Makashi lightsaber forms. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry if I did. And to anyone who is really deeply hurt that I didn't pronounce it right, I'm sorry. Maybe I did pronounce it right. I don't know. But here's your synergies. It looks like he's not going to be a leader. He's going to work under a GK lead, which, interesting. Then Grandmaster Yoda, Luminara, Barriss, and Jedi Consular. Are we going to have a Jedi Consular rework? Are we going to somehow make him usable? Surprise me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens here. So abilities, basic, versatile, strike. And you can see him here. It's funny. Okay, I'm just going to laugh right now that they show the synergies right here, but then they put snips in there with him. Versatile, strike. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. If Adi Mundi is using Ataru form, Ataru? I should have looked that up. I'm sorry, guys. If he's using Ataru form, attack again. If he's using Makashi form, gain 15% turn meter and recover 10% protection. That is very interesting. I actually like that already. I'm interested to see how he shifts between forms. Probably right here. Okay, special one, adaptive form. Final text, switch forms, dispel all debuffs, and gain 100% turn meter. I like passive abilities that gain 100% turn meter. So, Ataru form, 100% offense, 30% defense penetration, and 20% speed. So, we're going to speed him up. We're going to give him a lot of offense. We're going to give him defense penetration. Makashi form, plus 100% counter chance, 6% tenacity, and crit hit immunity. So, more defensive, which I believe makes sense for the Makashi. I don't know as much about the Ataru. I'm not like a swordsman or anything. But anyway, so special 2, decisive thrust. This is on a cooldown of 4. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack deals plus 100% damage for each Galactic Republic Jedi ally. Say that 10 times fast. So we want lots of Galactic Republic Jedi, which is, I think, why we're seeing them right there, right? Okay, so if Adi Mundi is using Ataru form, and this ability defeats an enemy, reset all of his cooldowns. Okay, nice. So rewarding you for the offensive defeating strike. If he's using Makashi form, dispel all debuffs on Galactic Republic Jedi allies, and they gain 25% turn meter. Cool. So we got like a defensive and offensive function in there again. Special 3A and 3B. Check this out. Okay, so 3A, Ataru Lunge. Granted ability only when using Ataru form. Interesting. So he's going to have different abilities based. They're really embracing this, you know, multi combat forms or styles, or I'm sorry. I'm not like anyway. This is not my forte, combat types. I don't know. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict armor shred. Okay, good. Again, very offensive. Special 3B, Makashi Jab. Granted, only when he's using Makashi form. Daze all enemies for 2 turns and deal physical damage to target enemy. This ability can't be evaded. And you can kind of see here, see his stance there. Ataru Lunge. You can see he's in the Ataru attack stance, and he's in the Makashi. Looks a lot more defensive, ready for what's coming. This looks ready to go after it. I really like this kit design. I think this is really fun. Let's look at his. He's got 2 unique abilities. 1 Zeta is what this is looking like. Did we have a Zeta up here? I don't see any other Zetas. Okay, good. I like 1 Zeta characters as well. Okay, unique number 1, Jedi Council. Give us a Jedi Council tag or we riot, by the way, with a Mace rework. Final text, Zeta. At the start of the battle, if all allies are Galactic Republic Jedi, they have plus 30 speed, very nice, plus 40% max health, and plus 20% offense. Galactic Republic Jedi allies with a support or healer role have additional offense equal to 10% of their max health. So we're going to help those characters like Jedi Consular and Luminara who suck. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make them not suck, but maybe they're getting a rework. But they're going to get an offense boost for being in that support or healer role. Unique 2, Master of Forms. Final text, Adi Mundi starts the battle using Ataru form. Okay, I was going to say, where is he starting? So he's starting as an attacker and has an additional ability depending on which form he's using. We already knew that. When Adi Mundi switches to Makashi form, he recovers 10% protection and taunts for 3 turns. Interesting. So even more defensive, he's going to draw the attack towards him. Ataru Lunge, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict armor shred. Okay, so it's just recapping what these do. Makashi Jab, daze all enemies for 2 turns and deal physical damage to target enemy. This ability can't be evaded. So I'm going to give CG props on this kit. I know, gasps. Cubs is giving CG props, everyone. Hold the phone. We're giving props. But seriously, for how much text there is in this game describing kits, Capital Games has brought us something truly original. This is the first time we've seen a kit that functions quite like this, and I like originality. This is creative. It feels like there's actually a lot of thought that went into this, and I love it. I'm really excited about this. It's going to take a while for any of us to have him, but I'm really looking forward to it. So that's Adi Mundi. Now, this is what most of you came here for, I'm guessing. We'll save the best for last. Even though it is a ship, I know how much you guys want the Malevolence. And so, this is going to be a Separatist capital ship that powers up both Separatists and droids and has the means to shut down entire enemy fleets. Ooh. General Grievous' Malevolence. Highlights, powerful synergies with Separatist and droid ships. Didn't see that one coming. Stuns enemy capital ships with its ion cannon. Compelling and rich. Using special abilities summons a vulture droid. So we got a summon, we've got a capital ship stun, we've got OP. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be quite OP. All right, basic is fire. Or should I say, fire? Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. So we got a stun on the capital ship basic. Charging Malevolence, special number 1, cooldown of 3. And this says, final text, dispel all debuffs on target ally and grant them 1 stack of overcharge for 2 turns. Grant all allies 20% turn meter, then call target ally to assist. Overcharge equals plus 20% offense and defense per stack. Max 5 stacks, cannot be copied. All cannons fire, special number 2. Final text, deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict offense down for 2 turns. This attack deals 10% more damage for each ally with overcharge. Interesting. So he's going to really spread that offense out. And I think this next one looks like it has some pretty cool offense. Look at this. So here's the fire, the ion cannon. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. And look at the capital ship stunned. Oh my gosh. Okay. Final text, stun the enemy capital ship for 1 turn. Dispel all buffs from all enemies and remove all protection and turn meter from them. Oh, that is just nasty OP, guys. Including the capital ship. So you're just going to wreck them with this. Affected enemies can't recover protection or gain bonus protection for the rest of the battle. Ouch. If that's not calling out GK, I don't know what is. These effects can't be dispelled, evaded, or resisted. This ability starts on cooldown. It's a cooldown of 5. Ouch. Wow. That is really OP. A lot of people were saving for this ship instead of going after the Negotiator, and this looks better than Negotiator. I'm just going to say it. I haven't even read the unique ability yet. Unique, let them come. Final text, Separatist allies have plus 50% critical avoidance. The Malevolence triples the effects of buzz droids on enemies. That makes sense. Each time the Malevolence uses a special ability, except call reinforcement, it summons a vulture droid. Oh my gosh. If there is an available slot on the battlefield, so only if you've lost someone. The Malevolence gains 30% turn meter whenever an allied vulture droid is defeated. So we're going to get to those vulture droids quickly. And if you kill anyone, they're going to come in whenever there's a special ability. Sounds fun. Whenever another Separatist or droid ally uses a basic ability, they gain a stack of overcharge for 2 turns if the ally is already overcharged. Or if an ally is already overcharged. So once you get one out there. And reinforcement bonus, reinforcements gain overcharge for 2 turns. So as soon as you bring in a reinforcement, you're good there. Or if you use a special ability. Wow. Okay, so this looks meta. I mean, I think this is gonna be great. It's gonna take a while before we see this again. It took, even for the top guilds, it's gonna take several runs of the light side territory battles. But then again, people have been able to save up their tokens, and so I'm guessing there's people who have hoarded it that will have him very quickly. So it's going to be a little bit different than the Negotiator this go around. But if you've been spending that currency on the Negotiator to get him to 7 stars, then it's going to take you a little bit. So overall, I think both of these kits look cool. The only thing I'm going to say about this is just what I always say about ships. I just can't get excited about ships. I hope that something changes down the line that gets me excited about this game mode. It's just not something that I really have ever bought into that much. But character-wise, especially Jedi-wise, I'm all in on Adi Mundi. It's going to take me a while to get him. But I really like the way his kit switches back and forth between 2 attack forms. I think that's really creative, and I'm really excited about it. I hope that it translates. I mean, I don't expect this to be arena meta. I do expect the Malevolence to probably be arena meta for Fleet Arena based on that kit. Maybe it'll be a split meta between the 2, especially while we're catching up on, maybe there's a lot of 7-star Negotiators, not so many 7-star Malevolences at first. But to me, I think the Malevolence just looks like it's probably going to be more devastating, especially if you can get more speed on your Grievous. And I think more people have that gear on their Grievous than General Kenobi. Though if you've been farming right, which I haven't been, you probably do have it on General Kenobi now because of that. But wouldn't that be awesome if it was a nice even split meta between General Kenobi and General Grievous? It just feels like that makes sense. So I'm kind of down with that, even if it's not a game mode that I get super behind. But I'm really excited about having like a new secondary Galactic Republic Jedi arena team. I'd love to see if this works if there's a way for me to make a team without carving out what I use already too much. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about this? I know that there's not like a crap ton of positivity surrounding the light side territory battles, but are you at least excited about the kits? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you left a like and a comment to tell me why you love Baby Yoda. That's all I want to know. Why do you love him? Let me know. Fill the comments down below. And as always, my brothers, don't forget.
Sorry about the mess.